All of you all who are newcomers to the game want to run your record companies efficiently, right? You don't want to be left in the dust. However, the software and the technological tools that you're using is causing your record company to run inefficiently. So without these right tools, you can't have the proper growth. And without this proper growth, this is obviously going to lead to a little bit of discouragement. And I don't want you to be discouraged. Starting with the right programs and software is essential. Otherwise, you risk exhausting your resources. Because I don't want you to do that, we're going to talk about what you need coming up right here on the Music Money Makeover Show. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Music Money Makeover Show. My name is Casey Graham. Yes, running a record label does have its challenges. Yes, software is going to be, I'd say, about 45% of your problems and solutions there, other than staffing. And because I've been running this show for about 4 years now, it's coming up on 4 years now, I've learned a thing or two about the softwares that will really help this run well in terms of the content. And so some of this is very easily can easily be translated over to what you're doing because, hey, we're all technically running multimedia companies here. So let me give you a little bit of insight to help you out in your record label. Check it out. All right, so our first stop is Disco.ac. Disco.ac. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by any of these people that I'm going to mention in today's video. I'm just showing you software that I've used for my many endeavors. Disco.ac is a place for you to organize your catalog and get your music to sync agencies and music supervisors. This is their preferred method of actually getting music and receiving music. And you're gonna find that when you need to manage your catalog and all the different mixes, wave files, instrumentals, acapellas, and all that stuff, this is gonna be great for getting music to DJs and whatnot, and just anybody within the industry that needs to receive your catalog and music. Disco.ac is going to be the best program to use. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's flawless, but I'm going to say it is probably the best catalog management tool out there if you're not getting into, let's say, publishing, which I'm going to talk about next. So I recommend you to check out Disco.ac. It's affordable to get started, and it's going to be great for your record label to actually run and get your music distributed to people within the music industry so you can see who listened to playlists, who didn't, you know what I mean, who you need to follow up with. And like I said, for the movie industry, this is going to be great for you because this is how they want to receive their music, through a disco account. So it's going to serve as a double-edged sword when you really start exploiting your copyrights, i.e. your masters and your publishing catalog. Disco.ac, check them out. All right. Our next one here would be Reprtoir. Now this one is for royalty calculations. It is the cheapest, best looking one on the internet. It does run at $130 a month. I have used this. It's pretty simple and straightforward. It may lack a few features, but it gets the job done so you don't manually have to process your royalties yourself. Okay, so when you get ready, it's going to be a great investment, especially if you have an artist that's signed and y'all start making a lot of money and you have a publishing agreement with them. They take care of all these companies, HFA, Song Trust, and these are the royalty spreadsheets that you will be getting. All of this stuff, they process it, and you can pay out your clients or your signees successfully through this program. All you gotta do is cut the check at the bank, all right? But it's gonna handle all the calculations for you. I can't tell you how much of a help this has been for me. So yeah, I would definitely check them out because, like I said, this is definitely the cheapest software on the market when it comes to royalty calculations. You're not going to find anything below $130 a month for processing roughly, I think it's, what is it, $250,000, $240,000 of royalties per year. All right. So it's a good deal because everybody else that I talk to on the market is way more, and you got to go through way more hoops to get into the royalty accounting phase of things. Now, the next thing is QuickBooks. I've talked about QuickBooks before on this channel. I can't lie to you. This is like, I open up QuickBooks 4 or 5 times a week. I'm my own accountant, but I love it. I love counting my own money like Scrooge McDuck. And to be honest with you, this is really going to save you. When you get your CPA, they're going to love you, and they're going to love it when you really know how to organize your expenses and everything. I really don't have to talk about QuickBooks. Check them out. I mean, they're not sponsoring me with this video, but I'm telling you, like, QuickBooks Online, the online version, is saving my life. This one, don't ever do this QuickBooks Self-Employed version. That is crap to high heaven right there. But definitely the QuickBooks Online is going to be great for you. Plus, you can pay out people who work for you with 1099s and everything, all from within this app. and you can collect their sensitive data like social security numbers and tax forms through this app, and then they can of course get their, you can send this stuff to the IRS so that you report that you paid them their money. So it's a really good thing to have when it comes to accounting for your record label or publishing company. The next tool, if I'm an artist or if I'm a record company that is promoting my artist and really helping them with social media, is Metricool to schedule all of your content. I mean, just come on, man. Like all this stuff, Instagram, well, kind of on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, because TikTok has its own scheduler and they want you to kind of come out of the app. TikTok is one of those annoying ones, but everybody else you can pre-schedule through here. And it is really great for the pre-scheduling of content like I talked about earlier this week. I highly recommend that you check out Metricool. It's reasonable on the pricing. I believe they start at, $18 a month, but $45 a month with the annual payment is not bad. Again, this is investments to help your record label run. TuneCore, DistroKid is not going to run your record label for you. You're going to need other software tools and automation tools to really make your record label run. And, you know, I'm really trying to help you with that so you can actually have a functioning company. All right. So the next thing is Chartmetric. Now, I have a label account. Label accounts are very pricey. They're $140 a month. But I cannot tell you the amount of data that is in a Chartmetric account. You could pay for this, $140 a month. Anything more than this, you're stepping into major label land where it costs you money to get like radio reports and all this, but the amount of data is unprecedented for $140 a month. So this is when you really get it going. But if you're an artist, they got a $10 a month plan for you. I still highly recommend it if you're just a one-off artist or if you're a label who just has one artist and you want to get started. This data is better than no data. But this account, oh my God, you feel like you God at a certain point. But you know, I'm just saying I love this tool because a lot of you all who call me don't know that when you say, yeah, man, Casey, I've been doing music for such and such. I got this amount of followers. Oh, really? I'm going to go look up your Chartmetric. They compile everything into one profile, and I can see everything that's going on with you. And that's provided if you've actually done any work in your career. I'm not going to log into my account, but I'm just going to say, and they're not sponsoring me either. All right. But great, really great program for running your record company. All right, now you're going to say, hey, Case, hey, man, what if I can't learn all this software? You're throwing too much at me. You can if you want to succeed. You will learn. And then when you can't do these tasks anymore because you're expanding and time is limited, then just hand things off to your assistant or in-house admin or manager or accountant or social media manager or somebody. Hey, man, if you really want to run your record company, these are going to be this is my top list. My word, that's my top list. You can learn how to run all of that if you want to have a successful business. If you don't want to have a successful business, put all this stuff in everybody else's hand and see how much money they start taking from you until you can afford to tell them what to do. All right. I just want to make music. Won't this take away from that? Music doesn't sell itself, and doing things for yourself with these applications won't take as much time as you think, especially if you utilize them in the beginning when you have no traction. Okay, because in the beginning is when you actually have all the time in the world. Even if you have a family and a 9-to-5 job, you got more time than the person who's actually having some success that's trying to pick it off, and pick it up off the pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? Now, all of this costs money. Yes, it does. It does cost money. All this software put together on a monthly basis costs you one Saturday night a month, kind of, if you balling like that. All right. Besides, it takes money to make money, right? And scared money don't make no money, right? It just is what it is. But I've run a lot of software. These are the ones, man. Get busy, learn the software, put a plan together, get moving, find the money, save up, figure out how you're going to pay for these 1-year subscriptions so it don't hit you every month, and get building this record label, dude. Get building it, man, because what I'm about to talk about next is going to be the foundation to all of the software that you need to get to run the thing. Something I call the 60-day record label course is the framework to establish your record label in a perfect 60-day sequence. Getting the LLC and the bank account together because you need that for QuickBooks, and you need to send out them 1099s to all the people you got to pay. So we're going to do this with a level of base level anonymity and security to keep you off the books to a certain degree. And then we're going to collect your international and domestic publishing royalties and record royalties with the system, the 60-day record label. Yes, I said international. We're going to do that within this course. And then you're going to learn how the game operates with the contracts within, because you got to know how to play the game. Otherwise, you won't win in the game if you don't know what you're up against. All that stuff you see right down below is included. You can click the link below to get started with the course, but BMI, ASCAP, Sound Exchange, MLC, Music Reports, Harry Foss Agency, Illuminate, All Music, ISRC.com, and the music distributors are included within this course. We're going to talk about all that, and you're going to get going so fast that you're going to say, why didn't I find this guy's YouTube channel years ago? So let's develop your strategy. Book a call with me. I'll get one going for you either before you start or after you start the course. Doesn't make a difference. I know you got questions. I got answers. I'll answer them for you. And if this is the first time watching the channel, grab the free stuff below. Here's your successful ending. Establish an order of operations so your label will run smoother. Please. That's what we got the software for. Speed up the flow of money so you can make more profit. The software. Monitor your analytics so you can make better projects or more cash flow or better projections. Please. That's why I made this list for you. I mean, this is my ultimate list. Failing to organize is wallowing in confusion, creating more headaches and roadblocks, and stifling future growth for yourself. This is what happens when you start making money and the only thing you're running is DistroKid with a bank account, and that's it. And you just, and the money's collecting. Of course, like I said, with Reprtoir, if you're not signing anybody to a publishing deal, you probably don't need that, so you're good. And if you're a self-ran artist, you more than likely don't need Reprtoir, all right? But everything else, I mean, it's going to be a godsend to you, okay? So we want to get right here. Let's move into this position. All right, music money makers, if you use these tools, you can transform your record label into a powerhouse or to your personal powerhouse that can allow you to make the money that you always wanted to make from your art. And maybe you can sign others to your label and, you know, they can have a great experience as well. So music money makers, if you make music, you should always make money. Log on to musicmoneymakeover.com, jump into the 60-day record label, download the free stuff below, book a call below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.